Hi, I'm Bailey.
And I'm Nicole.
And welcome to Swipe Up.
On today's show, we'll be talking about how to build your own brand using social media.
This can be platforms like Instagram, Facebook or YouTube.
Coming up, we have an interview with Lucy from LSG Makeup.
We'll be speaking to a young Instagrammer about his growing comedy account, which already has 120,000 followers.
And finally, we'll be following upcoming YouTuber LOF to see if he can boost his following using our tips.
Make sure you get in contact with us via our Twitter handle @SwipeUp5 to answer our question of the week: is social media a sustainable career path? We'll be discussing your opinions later on.
So, let's get on with the show.
Our first guest is Lucy, who has used Instagram to become a makeup sensation.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new here. My name is Lucy and thank you for tuning in on this video. The look I created today, halo eye with a glitter graphic liner, 24 custom eye and face brush collection. Definitely do recommend the brushes.
Lucy, thank you for coming in today. How are you?
Right. I'm all right, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So we're here to talk about your makeup Instagram, which already has over 50,000 followers, which is like amazing.
Thank you.
But how long did it take you to actually build such a big following?
Oh, well, I only started my page in May last year, so it's only been a year and a bit.
That's not long at all then. That's grown so quickly. And did you find once you had quite a few followers, like it built even quicker? Once you were quite big?
No, literally the complete opposite.
Really?
It started growing a lot quicker at the beginning than it does now, because I think it's harder to keep it up once you get to a certain stage. But it was around January time when I hit 10,000 for the well, for the first time, obviously, and that's when literally from there that's when it started growing and growing.
Wow!
And now it's a bit slower at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Definitely. And what actually made you want to start in the first place? Did someone inspire you, or is makeup something you've always loved?
I wasn't really inspired by anyone. I think it was sort of a thing that I was interested in. I'd used to come home from school and I'd literally just play around with makeup, and then I had loads of photos on my phone. And I just decided to put them, to put them somewhere. And I actually kept it so private at first. I only had like 4 people following it because I was embarrassed, and then I eventually made it public, and it just grew. So
And how does it feel for you now to be spotted by such big brands? Because I know you went to LA, you went to a big brand's Halloween party. So that must have been amazing for you.
Yeah, it was. It was a great opportunity, and there was a lot of my like-minded influencers there, and my friends who I've met on Instagram, and lots of bigger celebrities. So it was a really good opportunity.
And for you, how long does it take you to actually create a look, like edit a picture, post it? Is it a long process?
So creating the looks can range between literally an hour to maybe 2.5, 3. It really depends the look I'm doing. Like an average eye look will take like an hour, whereas if I was doing a full Halloween look, it takes a lot longer. But editing doesn't take me long either. I don't like to over edit because it's, you know, false information for the real thing. Yeah, exactly.
And do you consider how your page looks? Like, do you think you have to keep it to a certain standard to keep your audience like interested? Like,
yeah, definitely. I have my specific angles, as do most people on Instagram. I always like to take my photos from the same angle and have it looking like similar. However, at the moment, I'm kind of trying to change up my Instagram feed a little bit more, make it a bit more different, put some more videos, full face photos and stuff, because I think that people get bored after a while of seeing the same thing all the time.
Change your content up a bit.
Yes,
So you also do YouTube.
Yeah.
So how long has that been going for?
Oh, 3 months, literally.
Really?
I finally plucked up the courage literally 3 months ago, and I've been doing it one video a week ever since. So it's I don't even know how many weeks that is, but 3 months worth.
So do you think YouTube is harder to keep up with than your Instagram?
Yeah, it's more just finding the time to film, because filming a video can take up to like 4 hours sometimes, depending on what I'm filming, and then obviously editing it, and I've got to find the time to edit.
It takes like a long time, I imagine, for YouTube.
Yes,
because Instagram, I guess it's just, you know, a picture, but YouTube, I guess it's good for you as well when your viewers want to actually see the process of how you've created the look.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what I do is once I filmed a video as well, I don't want to throw away the footage, so I make it into a 1-minute Instagram tutorial and post it on my Instagram as well.
Yeah. And is social media something you see being a full-time career for you in the future, or is
so.
it more of a hobby? Or
at the moment, it's definitely just a hobby as I work full-time alongside it, but I would love one day to be able to make it a career.
And if you had to choose one really quickly, YouTube or your Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram, 100%.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for coming in, Lucy. We'll come back to you later on in the show. Over to you, Nicole.
Thanks, Bailey. It was great to get an insight from Lucy about her makeup account. But now, let's head over to Worthing, where I spoke to spicy.mp4, aka Ben, about his quirky Instagram. I'm on my way to visit Ben, who is behind the social media account spicy.mp4, to find out how he gained such a huge following. I'll be asking him some tips on how you watching at home can do the same. Hey Ben, nice to meet you.
You too, come on in.
So tell me more about your Instagram.
So a meme is like a joke in a picture or a video format that people on the internet can share around and laugh at. Well, the first ever meme, I thought of the idea of it in maths class. It was last period of school, and because I was thinking about making my account the whole day, I thought, what could I post first? So at the time there was a thing about America and oil and stuff. So I went home and kind of just got some pictures, got a song, and kind of mashed into one edit. It wasn't really that good because it was my first one, obviously, but that's kind of how the account started off. So I came up with the name spicy.mp4 because a lot of OC creators, and that's original content on Instagram, like a lot of meme editors, have .mp4 at the end because that is the format that videos come in. It kind of shows that you make your own content and you don't repost others. And then lots of people just had like cool words before it. So I went through quite a lot of different words. There were some weird ones that I thought about. And then I hadn't actually chosen the name until I had to watermark my first meme. So I was there on the add text screen and I'd put .mp4 and then I just went into a random word generator and it came up with spicy and waves and other things, and I chose spicy because I thought it looked the nicest. So I'm able to make money through Instagram because promoters pay me to put their ads on my story, which gets them customers to their store or followers to their page. And having one of the largest followings in the community, it also makes it easier for people on YouTube to pay me to edit their videos for them. And because of this, I'm actually able to quit my job, like delivering papers. So I'm leaving that next month. But I don't do Instagram just for the money. I do it because I like making the videos. So if someone's starting Instagram, the biggest tip I would give them is to be unique. Because if you're not unique, then your video is just going to be the same as someone else's. And people aren't going to like your videos. And also putting hashtags in the captions of your videos is also a good idea when you're starting out, because that can reach more people when they search up hashtags. So if you put hashtags relevant to the videos that you make, then that can get you a lot of traction from the beginning. There are some personal guidelines that I stick to, which is I try not to offend anyone, obviously, because that's just mean. And I try not to use like songs that are really, really explicit, because I know that there are quite young kids on Instagram, so that probably wouldn't be good for them. But other than that, I'm basically free to do what I want to do. So once I've got an idea, I look for songs on the internet. And once I find one that will like fit the idea, I then look for the clips or pictures that I need. So once I've got all of that, I put it into one software and sync the pictures and videos with the song, usually on the beats or something. The specific time to post it, where my audience is most active, is usually 8 to 11 PM British time. I get that on the analytics on Instagram. So I usually post around then because that's when most of my followers are active and most of them will see it. I get quite a lot of messages on the daily, about 50 to 100, of people asking how I did certain things in a video or what I use in a video. I've put it all in my bio so people can look at that. But I usually explain to them, or if they're being a bit rude, I just don't really reply because why would I? But yeah, quite a lot of accounts take inspiration and they usually tag me in the caption of the video saying that they got inspiration from me. So if people want to follow me on Instagram, my username is spicy.mp4. So you're going to follow me, right?
Nicole.
Oh, sorry, I was just following Ben on Instagram.
Anyway, we've had quite a few responses to our question of the week: is social media a sustainable career path?
Let's have a look. So Matt Wilson 97 says, I think social media is a great platform for people to earn money in a new and creative way.
I agree with that as well. I think especially young people, like, they agree with that. I think that's something that interests them.
Yeah, it's definitely a modern way.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've also got a tweet from Emmy who says, social media has really helped me develop my career as an artist. There's no way my art would have reached so many people without it.
I think that's true as well. With Instagram, so many people, like thousands, can see your pictures. So that's like really going to help her out.
Great way to reach a following quickly.
Yeah.
We've got a tweet from Gonzalez who says, I'm currently a YouTuber and I've been able to earn money doing something I love. It's sustainable as long as you put the work in.
I think as well, yeah, you've just got to put the work in, and if he loves it, then he's going to, and you know, it's all going to work out for him in the end.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing we've learned, that you need the passion.
Yeah, exactly.
So make sure you keep your tweets coming in, and we'll read some more out at the end of the show.
So Nicole, since that you're the expert, I've got a few questions for you. So how much money can you actually earn from YouTube?
So one of the most successful YouTubers, PewDiePie, earned $7.4 million on his YouTube channel just last year.
That is a lot. So how does he actually earn from it?
Well, it's all about the ads. Companies reach out to you to advertise on your channel. So the more views, the more money.
Oh, okay. So does that also work for platforms like Instagram?
Yes, in fact, social media influencers such as Kim Kardashian post ads all the time, especially beauty products.
So in your opinion then, how likely actually is it to build a brand through social media?
Well, there's plenty of opportunity out there. You just have to post unique content and put in the work. So to answer your question, yes, it is likely. You just have to have dedication.
Thanks, Nicole.
So now you've learned about being an influencer, let's hear from some firsthand.
Hi Nicole, Bailey. These are some tips that I'd like to share about growing your business online on social media. So number one, good quality content. So I personally get a videographer to edit my videos and my pictures to make them look nice and professional whilst I think out my captions. Number two is a logo. So I picked a logo which a visual representation of your business catches on quickly and people can associate your business with your logo. Number three, stay active on social media. So when you're relevant, people see that you're doing well. Informative videos, educational and also motivational content does help too. And I think this is why it's helped me get a kickstart in social media.
Hi Bailey and Nicole. One of the reasons I have taken to social media is the way in which it's become such a positive place recently. I feel a lot of people perceive social media to be quite negative and even damaging, when in reality, if it's used correctly for the right reasons, it can be a positive place that is helpful and inspiring for others. In terms of growing your social media following, I think it's like anything, you just need to be consistent. You need to find what does work for you, what doesn't work for you. I personally believe the genuine, real accounts do the best on social media. People want to see things that they can relate to, things that they connect with. So remember that when trying to reach your target audience. Another way in which you can do that is through tagging them, using relevant hashtags, posting at certain times of the day, certain days of the week. But I think the main thing to remember is that you're doing it for the right reasons. Are you doing what you intended to do? And are you happy with what you're doing? I think a lot of people get caught up in trying to please their followers and posting what their followers want to see and not actually what they want to post and what they personally would like to see.
So I started out on social media with YouTube. I was really young, probably like 10, 11, and I've always been creative. So I actually studied media production in uni. When Instagram came about, I had followed a lot of other influencers and bloggers and just started it up myself. But my biggest tips is have confidence in yourself. You need thick skin to be on social media because there are a lot of nasty people out there, but there are also some really, really lovely people that you can connect with. Just have fun with it, be creative. If you've really got a passion for it, it will work for you. But just be creative and motivate yourself to do well and to make a change.
Hi everyone, my name is Shauna and I run a page on Instagram called Hair by Shauna Russell. What I found, the biggest tip for before I became a social media influencer was you need to know your end goal. So do you want to be your own brand, or do you want a brand to pick you up, or do you just want a large following? what is it that you want in the end? So I decided that I wanted a brand to pick me up as an influencer. So then I just started going to their page, supporting them, liking their pics, making lots of comments. Anybody that used their products or was well known to that brand, I went to their pages and I commented like crazy, made contacts. I DM'd those people. I DM'd the brand that I really loved and that I use behind my chair. And then they asked me to be an influencer for them. Hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.
We hope those tips from influencers all over the UK can help you kickstart your career.
Now joining us in the studio is the face of LOF, Femi.
What up, my homies? Welcome back to my channel. Yeah! It's time to go, baby. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to the dumbest and most craziest tweets of all time. Another episode of 5 things. Dye your hair pink.
Hey Femi, thank you for coming in today.
That's all right, thank you for having me.
No problem, how are you?
I'm good today, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, we're here to talk about your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How long has that been going on for?
I've been doing YouTube for a year and a bit now, so it's been quite a bit of time.
While, yeah. And for people that don't know, what content do you post on there?
I post a wide variety of content. I do vlogs, challenges, skits, and also like rap battles as well. So that's the content I post, yeah.
So what's your actual favourite stuff to post? What works best for you, for your audience?
Okay, based on views, I would like to say my rap battles do a lot because I think I don't upload my rap battles a lot. I only upload it like on certain times. So like when I do upload it, loads of people tune in. So I guess
something new for your audience to see, I guess. Something they're interested in. Yeah. So does it take a lot of time for you to film your videos, edit them, post them, you know? Is it a lot of work for you?
It is a bit, it's a lot of work, I can't lie, but it depends on the video that I do. So if I'm doing like a vlog or something, that's not as hard to edit or film. But when it comes to like challenges and rap battles, I want it to be the best it can be. So it does take a lot of time to edit as well as film at the same time.
So how often do you post?
I'd love to say I post weekly, but I try to post weekly, but sometimes it's once every other week. So I try to post as frequently as I can.
So is it more quality for you?
Yeah, it's more quality
quantity?
yeah, it's definitely that, yeah.
And can you see this being a full-time career for you, or is it more of a hobby?
Well, right now it's a hobby, but God willing, if YouTube takes me far, it could end up being a career, so hopefully.
And is it just YouTube for you, or do you use any other platforms?
Yeah, I just use YouTube. Yeah, I just use YouTube, but I do use Instagram to post like trailers and also Snapchat to post trailers of the videos that I will eventually drop, so they all link in together well.
Well, speaking of Instagram, here at Swipe Up, we actually set you a challenge to see if you could boost your Instagram following. Yeah. So we'll have a little chat about that afterwards, but let's check it out.
Yo guys, and welcome back to another video. However, this video isn't for my channel. Swipe Up the TV show have set me a challenge to grow my Instagram with the 5 expert tips they've given me. So, let's get into the challenge, baby. Right now, I'm just going to show you how my Instagram page looks like. So as you can see on screen, you should be seeing what my ratio looks like. So you should be seeing that I've got 14 posts, 485 followers, and 536 following. So now I'm going to show you how my page looks. So yeah, these are the things that I've got on my page. And yeah, so this is the base that I'm starting the challenge off with. So hopefully, in the next couple of days, you should be seeing growth and a complete change in my Instagram profile. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head over to that app called Reports. I'll screen record this at the same time so you can have another perspective of it. So this is the app. It shows everything from my Instagram followers gained to followers lost to followers not following me back and followers I don't follow back as well as deleted comments and likes. So what I'm going to do first is go to the followers not following me back and filter through all of this, and yeah, my ratio should go down. So if you go back to my Instagram page, you should see that I should go from 536 following to a considerably lower amount. Alright, as I just said guys, I did a clear up of my active followers. So before I had 545 following, I think, and now I've reduced it to 390. But now I'm going to apply the second tip, which was that I should clear up my page and make it the content consistent. And I thought that I've got some irrelevant stuff like this on my page that I can just get rid of that is from ages ago. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to each post which I don't live, I just archive it. So it's instantaneously hidden from my page. So I'm going to go archive posts like this, and so on and so forth. So right now, I'm going to go into my Instagram and post 3 posts and also put relevant hashtags to the post. Because I realised one of the tips was that you have to post at times where you get a lot of engagement. And recently, when I've been posting, I've been getting a lot of engagement at these times. So I'm going to be posting in the late night, and I'm going to use relevant hashtags. So let's get it. Alright, so as you guys can see, I just posted my first post onto my Instagram. I put mood and I put YouTuber, public figure and media as the hashtags. I can see that's 27 seconds ago. Now I'm going to post 2 more things that I have in my gallery. So I'm going to post this picture. Yep, next. Okay, now caption, I'm just going to put that's bro. Then I'm going to add my hashtags. Bro. Fun, as we went clubbing that night, so it was fun. Also, I'm going to add YouTuber again. And then I'm going to add public figure. One of the tips is that I could add as many hashtags as I want, so I'm going to add 4 for now, but if I see that in the other post I'm going to add more hashtags and it gets more engagement, I'll start adding more hashtags. Now I'm going to add 1 more post to my Instagram, so that's currently posting. So now I've uploaded, if I scroll down, I've uploaded 1 picture, 2, and 3. So I'm going to aim to do 3 posts a day, and these are my 3 posts for today. So guys, you guys have been following this journey of growing my Instagram. I want to say thank you, Swipe Up, for giving me these 5 expert tips. But now, guys, I want to break down how the challenge went. But now, at the end of the challenge, let's just say I lost 10 followers and I'm following less people. Yeah, I didn't really gain as much followers. However, I did get more profile visits to my page. But I do believe if I did apply these tips over a longer basis of time, like say 6 months, it would then increase into a large amount of followers. But yeah, I tried my best, Swipe Up. I tried my best. It's been your boy LOF, and I'm out, baby.
So, that was an interesting challenge.
Yeah, it was very, very interesting.
You actually lost 10 followers, which is interesting. So, yeah. Why do you think that happened?
I think, firstly, when I cleared out my Instagram, like, since I followed a heap load of people, they started to follow me. So it literally started from the beginning. But then when people would see my content and then follow me, I wouldn't follow back. So then they'll just take back the followers.
So you think if you don't follow people back, they will unfollow you? Do you think that happens with you as well, Lucy, if you've experienced that?
Yeah, some people on Instagram are just desperate for followers. So they follow a million people and then if they're like, they wait a day and they're like, oh, no, she hasn't followed me back.
Unfollow.
Happens all the time.
Yeah.
So for you as well in the challenge, what was the hardest part of it?
Definitely was posting 3 times a day. Like, there was some days I was thinking, like, why am I literally going to post? I have nothing to post, but I wanted to keep up and be consistent. So posting 3 times a day was...
Like, 3 posts, that is a lot to think of. That's a lot of content that I definitely could not be keeping that up. What tip as well do you think worked the best for you in the challenge?
I think it was when I like put in certain hashtags and I engaged with a lot of people. Because once I put in like hashtags like YouTuber, influencer, I engaged in their comment section and they engaged back with me. So it was good to get a lot of interaction with different users on the platform. Yeah,
so because you were like a similar account to them, they went back to you and they were interested.
And it was good, yeah.
And do you think this challenge is actually a realistic thing to be able to keep up?
Okay, maybe the posting three times a day would be very hard, but I do think if you're posting consistently over a long period of time, you will gain followers from the tips. Yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
And Lucy, do you think you would have been able to do this challenge?
I don't think I'd want to be fair. I know from like experience that posting more than 1 time a day can scare people off. So that if they see you coming up on their feed too much, they're a bit like, oh, they're a bit.
I guess they don't want you to like clog up their news feed.
I know that doing one post a day, like posting daily, is really good for your account, but posting more than once a day is a bit too much.
It's just hard to think of stuff to post as well.
Well, for me, each look will take me over an hour, so that's like 3 hours of my day wasted.
It's so much work for anyone. Anyway, let's head over to Twitter and see what everyone's saying over there.
So we've had lots of tweets coming in. We've got one from Jack Taylor, who believes that being an influencer is great while it lasts, but it's hard to keep it up.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're saying. Like,
so true.
It's hard to keep up. Like with anything, you've got to be so consistent that, you know, if you're not, it can drop. And
yeah, it's
you know,
all about putting the work in.
Yeah.
So we've also got a tweet from a mum here who says, "My son has a YouTube channel, and at first I wasn't happy he was spending all his time online. However, recently I've looked at his fitness account and noticed how he's inspiring other people to become healthier."
Yeah, that's the point. We haven't actually touched on parents. So what do your parents think about, you know, what you guys do?
Yeah, my mum was fully supportive of me wanting to express my creativity online, and the fact that I could influence and impact others is like positively is a good thing as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Lucy?
No, mine are the same. They're supportive from a distance, so they don't want to get up in my face being like, oh, this, that, the other. But they do really enjoy it, and they always watch my videos. I hear it from the other room. I can hear my voice. I'm like, oh, she's watching my video. And they always, they're always engaging in my.
That's
Instagram.
good, and I think once they actually understand what you guys are doing, it's better for them as well.
Yeah, I'd say parent support is definitely essential.
Yeah.
So we've got a bit more of a negative tweet here from Regan, who feels that social media isn't actually a career at all. What do you think about that?
When I see stuff like that, it's like, you've seen Lucy how many followers she has, and you've seen other people like PewDiePie, as you were saying earlier on, how he's gained a lot of money from YouTube. So when I hear stuff like that, it's
definitely a different career path. It's definitely not your average, you know, 9 to 5 job, but it's a job nonetheless. It requires the same amount of time and effort and money and everything else. So I definitely think it is.
And like we were saying, there's like evidence and facts that it does work for people. So I think some people just don't understand and they're just negative about it.
To do something as a career that you enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you want, something you love. It can be your career. That's like amazing for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. You're always going to get people, like you said, that don't understand. So you've just got to accept that. We've actually had some interesting results from our survey of 221 people. So 38% spend 3 to 4 hours a day on social media. That's 1,460 hours a year spent on social media.
That's a lot, but like, I kind of expected
mine's
it.
probably more than that. To be honest with you. Mine's probably a total of about 6 hours a day. Like.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with you there.
It's not just posting though, it's replying to messages and comments and
exactly.
It's loads of different factors.
Yeah, I think the fact that like people do spend that much time just helps prove your point that you can create a career.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've also got that 24% of people have considered a career in social media. And considering how many careers are out there, I think that's quite a high number.
That's a lot of people.
That is a big number.
I think a lot of people would be, I don't know, a lot of people would be embarrassed to start posting online. Like a lot of people message me saying they're too embarrassed to post, they don't want to get taken the mickey out of. So that's why a lot of people would say no. But
yeah, I think
if
it's like,
you've got the confidence,
you have to have confidence,
Yeah, like with YouTube and stuff, like even I've considered it, but then you think like, oh, I'm too like shy. You don't want people to, you know, talk about you.
You have to be prepared for it.
Long,
you have to be prepared for, like, people will say negative stuff, but you just have to have thick skin for it.
Yeah, exactly.
It took me so long.
Yeah, we have actually got 48% of people think that social media careers are sustainable. So it's quite a high number that believe that it's successful.
So overall, do you guys think that social media is a sustainable career path?
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
100%. 100%.
I reckon
yeah, well, it's like obvious for you guys, you know, you're doing it at the moment.
I hope so anyway, one day.
What about you, Nicole, as well?
Yeah, I think the main thing we've learnt from today is just that you have to put in the work. I think that's it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think once you put in the work, and you know, it is going to work for you. But thank you so much, guys, for coming in today. It's been great hearing what you had to say, but unfortunately, that's all we got time for. Before we go, I'm going to head over to Nicole so we can show you some accounts that have been in contact with us.
We hope we've given you an insight into how to build a brand using social media.
It's been a great show. Thank you for getting in touch with us, and a big thank you to Lucy and Femi for coming into the studio today.
Before we go, let's quickly share a few social media accounts you may find interesting.
So first, check out @mryanfitness, who featured earlier on in the show.
If you're interested in fashion and want some outfit inspiration, check out @GeorgieFashion.
Also, take a look at @Quartz Makeup, who posts some great makeup looks.
And make sure to check out the accounts featured in today's show, @LifeOfFemi and @LSG Makeup.
See you next time, where we'll be talking about body confidence in social media.
Bye.